The federal government shutdown expected to last until at least Friday. The Senate adjourned after Republicans failed to get the votes they needed today to end the government shutdown. Temporary spending plan would fund the government through November, but needed 60 votes to pass in the Senate. Republicans will need the support of 7 Democratic senators to pass this plan. Democrat Party holdouts are demanding the plan funds Affordable Health Care Act subsidies that are set to expire later this year. And while today's continuing resolution did fail to pass in the Senate, questions remain here about what the shutdown is going to mean locally.
5 News reporter Bo Russell has been following the shutdown, talking with leaders in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Bo, what are you hearing?
I spoke with Congressman Steve Womack last week about the possibility of a shutdown. Now that it's happened, we're seeing some of his predictions starting to play out.
Because the federal workforce there's a lapse in funding to pay those people.
That's Representative Womack telling me last week that some federal workers wouldn't be getting paid during this government shutdown. TSA agents at XNA are some of those federal workers now facing that reality.
No, they will not be getting paid. We have a wonderful TSA staff. We have a wonderful tower. And so we're really lucky with the fact that they always show up with a smile on their face. So.
Right now, many organizations I reached out to are hesitant to say anything, as it's unclear how long the shutdown could last.
But the longer they persist, more than just a couple of days, the more dire things become.
I received a statement from Veteran Affairs saying the VA will not be providing career counseling, the regional benefits office will be closed, and they'll stop reaching out to veterans. I asked Congressman Womack before the shutdown his thoughts on the president's memo saying there would be federal layoffs.
I would like to see what the reduction in force protocol looks like and who it might be targeted to.
Speaking of reduction in force, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders said she's working with the Department of Finance to determine which programs will be suspended and which employees will be furloughed. Organizations in Northwest Arkansas that rely on federal funding include EOA Head Start programs, low-income energy assistance programs, and federal college education grants. It's unclear how, when, or if groups like these will be impacted.
I'm not a fan of shutdowns. Shutdowns are problematic because they're expensive. Federal agencies have to go through a lot of gymnastics trying to plan for it. And then the added challenge is one day you got to open it back up. And under what conditions do you open it?
I'll be speaking with Congressman Womack again tomorrow. He's in Washington, so I'll ask him what he's seen there and what we can expect to see here.
Thank you so much, Bo. Well, the shutdown isn't expected to impact Social Security payments and food assistance programs right away, but a longer shutdown might delay payments. WIC has more limited funding, so it may stop sooner than later. Now, Medicaid and Medicare will keep running along with Veterans Affairs clinics, benefits, and some helplines, but some services will be discontinued, like Medicaid, Medicare benefit verifications and replacement Medicare cards. Now, the next vote on the budget is expected to be Friday in the Senate. We'll continue following updates on negotiations over the next few days, bring you any developments as they happen on our website, 5newsonline.com.
Main Street Fort Smith launching something new for downtown property and business owners, aiming to drive more people to that historic downtown.
5 News reporter Claire Everbach talked to business leaders today, and she explains how it's a win for businesses and for all of downtown Fort Smith.
It's a new mini grant program that downtown business owners can apply for. It'll help businesses invest in their spaces while also maintaining their historic look. It's funded through Main Street Arkansas and the Arkansas Department of Heritage. The program offers reimbursement grants ranging from $1,500 to $7,500. Projects can include awnings, paint, signage, or lighting improvements, all designed to enhance the beauty and character of downtown Fort Smith. One business leader says this program will inspire property owners to get creative and hopefully attract more people to the area.
They can think of new ideas to just invite people to come in so that when we get the people downtown, they see lots of wonderful places to go and shop and spend their time and their money.
The application opened Wednesday, and you can apply up until November 14th. We'll find out who gets the mini grants on December 15th. In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Claire Everbach, 5 News.
All right, Claire, thanks. A local law enforcement officer from Pope County is out of a job tonight after business owner says he and his employees were threatened by him. That incident all caught on camera. It happened in the town of Dover and involved the city marshal there, Nathan Jones. The owner of a smoke shop there alleges Jones threatened him and his employees, and the interaction all caught on camera. Jones has since been relieved of his duties with the Dover Marshals. A jury finding an Arkansas doctor guilty this week of sexual assault with multiple incidents involving patients. Sudesh Banerjee was sentenced to 6 years in prison, ordered to pay $90,000 in fines for the crimes. He was first arrested for the crimes in August of last year after investigators uncovered evidence of inappropriate contact with patients during examinations at his clinic in Forest City.
Developing tonight, Fayetteville police say they've made several arrests for child sex crimes after a 3-day operation involving the Department of Homeland Security. A total of 7 men ranging in age from 25 to 57 were arrested. The crimes include internet stalking of a child and failure to register as a sex offender. You can find the suspects' names and more information about this investigation on our website, 5newsonline.com. Well, the Oklahoma Highway Patrol says it arrested over 100 people this week in a 4-day operation with Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The operation was focused on a stretch of Interstate 40 near the state's border with Texas. Troopers say they arrested a total of 120 people suspected of being illegal immigrants, most of them driving large commercial vehicles without proper documentation at a port entry into western Oklahoma.
Every commercial motor vehicle that enters into the state has to stop at that port of entry. Nearly 25% of the people that we came into contact with were not here legally.
Highway Patrol says ICE agents transported any undocumented people to holding facilities in Oklahoma and Texas.
Oklahoma State Attorney General is now calling for an investigation into the Department of Education. In a statement issued tonight, Attorney General Gentner Drummond says the audit would focus on Ryan Walters' tenure as state school superintendent. Walters announced plans to resign last week and officially submitted that resignation yesterday. In a letter to the Oklahoma State Auditor, Drummond cited concerns raised by current and former Education Department staff regarding spending practices under Walters' leadership. The period would cover the time from when Walters took office on January 9th, 2023 to September 30th of this year.